Okay, third graders, we are going to start a new lesson in science. So everything we're going to be doing still is going to work with forces. It's going to work with motion, but we're going to be moving to a little bit new area of this. And today we're on lesson 3, which is the start of simple machines. So we have out our Be a Scientist notebook, and we are going to open up to page 36. Which page?
36.
And on page 36, you're going to see our unit probe. So this is the one where we start, and we'll come back to at the very end. Get it out, please. Let's go. We'll come back to at the end of our lessons, and we'll see if your thinking has changed on this. So go ahead and have it out on page 36. I feel like mine's a little hard to see, but today what we are looking at is what our purpose is to kind of uncover what you guys know about simple machines. And we're going to be thinking about what you guys think back to things you've already learned about simple machines, what you might already know about them, and we are going to make a prediction. So you guys have this page that says people use different kinds of simple machines every day. Put an X in the boxes that are examples of using simple machines. So look through them, and if you think, oh yeah, they're using a simple machine, just put an X through the box. So there are more than one. So anytime you think it's an example of using a simple machine, put an X in the box. So when I look at it, I see playing on a seesaw, using a motorboat to make a boat go faster, pushing a box up a ramp, taking the cap off the bottle with the bottle opener, stirring soup with a spoon, lifting a bucket from a well with a pulley, pulling a suitcase that has wheels, cutting paper with scissors, and baking cookies in an oven. So anytime you think it's an example of a simple machine, go ahead and put an X through it. Okay. Do you have any in your desk that could be sharpened? Okay, we'll bring them back and get them sharpened. Take a moment to get that done. Movement for this, okay? You ready? So, if you think that playing on a seesaw is an example of a simple machine, stand up. So you would have an X through that box if you think that. Very good. Have a seat. If you think using a motor to make a boat go faster is a simple machine, stand up. Good. Go ahead and have a seat. If you think pushing a box up a ramp is an example of a simple machine, stand up. Okay, have a seat. If you think removing a bottle cap with a bottle opener is a simple machine, stand up. Good, have a seat. Stirring soup with a spoon, if you think it's a simple machine, stand up. Okay. If you think lifting a bucket from a well with a pulley is a simple machine, stand up. Good. Overwhelming majority for that one. Have a seat. Pulling a suitcase that has wheels. Okay, have a seat. Cutting paper with scissors. Have a seat. Baking cookies in an oven. Good, thank you. So just kind of watching you guys go through that, I can start to tell those of you who might have an idea of what a simple machine is, and kind of mixing up the idea of what a simple machine is, or not yet knowing, which is fine, so we're here to learn, and what a machine is. So that's kind of what we're going to investigate and get into over the course of the next few days. Remember, we are going to come back to this idea, and by the end of the week, we're going to come back to this, and we're going to see if our thinking changes. So we're not going to change anything yet. I just want us to kind of take that prediction down below now as explain your thinking. If you decided something is, or how did you decide something was a simple machine? So this will help me see what you know as well. But why did you pick what you did? What did you use in your brain to help you decide what a simple machine was? Write it down. And I'm going to come around and look at some of your ideas. So what did you use? What is your thoughts that helped you think of like simple machine or not a simple machine? Go ahead and get that written down at the bottom of page 36. What did you use to help you determine if this was a simple machine or not? Ray, what helped you decide?
I decided because it's like that when you like how a motorboat makes you go fast, the motor makes you go fast instead of like using oars to paddle fast or like heat up like cookies, you can just put it in the oven.
Okay, so she's thinking like if it helps make something go faster for you, or make things easier for you, then it's that simple machine. So the motorboat, the oven, they're getting jobs done for you. Okay? Cooper, what's your thinking?
So it's simple machine, you don't have to really do much.
Okay, he's thinking in a simple machine, you won't have to be doing much. Okay? Lexi.
You don't, I think, I choose the thing because, you don't have to do, a lot of stuff because it's like, it can do stuff by itself.
Don't have to do a lot of it because it's going to be doing it for itself. And Haley, one last prediction today, or one last thing that guided your thinking today.
It's a simple machine, not a machine, and like taking something in the oven and using a noodle, that's not a simple machine.
Okay. So you're trying to decipher between what a simple machine might be and what a machine might be. So kind of knowing, okay, I know this is not a simple machine because it's a regular machine. Okay. Interesting way of guiding your thinking as well. Third graders, we're going to pause there. Remember, we're going to revisit this in a few days, and we're going to see if your thinking changes at all. So you guys can look at the next page where it says Science in Our World, and we will move there next.